Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger is back. A flavor spectacle of pretzel proportion. Featuring applewood smoked bacon and hot and juicy beef. It puts beer cheese on top of Munster cheese and a pretzel bun on top of all that. Simply put, Wendy's Pretzel Pub puts the EAT in greatness. Try one today and see for yourself. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger.
For a limited time only at participating Wendy's.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
This is the story of a DNA experiment gone mostly wrong.
BJ and Migs. Mornings.
Consider this.
This happy couple, for instance, have a real problem.
How could you? Remain calm.
Out of sight.
Be ready for anything.
The pros and cons.
Do not cross the streams.
This is BJ and Migs. Mornings on The Rock. 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. All right, kids, you know what you need in life? You need some finger sporks. There you go.
Huh?
Yeah.
Finger sports?
Yeah, not finger sports.
Oh, like high jump with your fingers?
Yeah.
Or like the finger football. Oh, fingerboards.
The tech decks.
Oh, dude, they advertise those on every cartoon that my daughter watches. Every time she sees it, goes, that looks fun.
Wait, they still have those?
Yes.
Wow. I used to have the half pipe for those.
Oh, my gosh.
Of course you did.
They got so many of them, and I'm about to break down and buy them for Tatum.
That's awesome.
Oh, boy.
Well, she keeps every time, that looks fun. I'm like, okay, it's not so subtle. You want it. I get it. Yeah. That looks fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, that looks fun. Can you buy one for me, too?
You know what? And about 1 week after she's bored with it, I'll just give you that one.
Yes.
Well, they are finger boards. What do you want? Okay, what do you want from her? These are finger sporks, and they're KFC is introducing this new utensil that fits over your finger to make all of their food literally finger licking good. How about that? Or finger licking good, I suppose. Yeah, that's, there it is. So,
Can I use them while driving? That's what I need to know. Kidding.
Well, we've got the video up on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com as to how wonderful these finger sporks are. And here's a quick explainer video by KFC to let us all know just what the hell these are.
Are you tired of eating sides with a slippery spoon? Do you wish all your KFC favorites could be finger licking? Well, now they can be. Introducing KFC Finger Sporks, our revolutionary new eating device that makes everything finger licking good.
All right.
Okay. So they go on
for
your
when
finger
you don't need
and,
a fork or this is okay. Look, this is so dumb, but I'll use one.
Sporks are awesome, but I don't know that you need one for your finger.
Like, are you supposed to put one on each end of your finger so you have four per, and then you just dig in there like.
You know, I like to eat everything separately. I don't like my stuff mixing. So I could have 4 of these finger sporks, and like one finger's got mashed potatoes, the other one's got like a little popcorn chicken, the other one.
This is my dessert pinky.
How the hell do you eat it then? Like,
that's the thing.
watch
how
the
does
video,
that work?
man.
It's very Edward Scissorhandsy.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it only seems to be one on each hand. But then the dude's putting it on his middle finger, and I don't know if he's actually sending a message to his family or not.
Yes, he hates his family
for making him wear finger sporks.
Well, again, brilliant marketing. Because we're talking about it. So,
but what if you scratch your eye and you forget you have your finger spork on?
That's a problem.
Just hope you didn't have the spicy chicken.
Oh,
Yep.
Or the gravy. Then you're just going to have a gravy eye.
Gravy eye.
Gravy eye.
Or fingers crossed you don't have an itchy butt, because then forget about it.
Okay, well, that's also...
I'm sure we'll read a story about that at some point.
Why does your butt smell like 11 herbs and spices?
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Why are you in the ER for this, sir?
Yeah.
I don't know where I put my finger spork.
You know,
Oh, gosh.
I'm not hungry anymore. Thanks, all of you.
And they just rebrand as KFC Butt Scratchers.
Ooh, butt scratcher!
I'd rather that.
Honestly, probably.
Oh, you'd rather that? You'd rather get a butt scratcher? All right, well...
I feel like they're ripping off McDonald's, though, with the McFlurry spoon. Because, like, you know, it serves as like a stirrer, and it's got like that little hole. I don't know why, but I feel like it's kind of like a similar concept.
Well, one, I don't know. I mean, you can
finger the spoon of the McFlurry thing and eat it that way.
Can you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you kind of need the McFlurry spoon, don't you? I'm not sure I need these finger sporks.
That's a good point. Yeah. We really don't need these things. It's just another ridiculous thing that KFC's doing to get us to talk about them.
Yeah, no, and look, it makes me hungry for some chicken, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, totally.
You just say chicken and I get hungry for chicken, so...
Somebody said, did KFC invent the original spork? I feel like I've heard that before.
Either that or Taco Bell. I remember...
Taco Bell?
Because, they used to have the sporks for the enchiladas back in the day.
Oh.
I feel like that... Oh, man, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've known about sporks longer than Taco Bell.
A Rhode Island doctor named Samuel L. Francis filed an early patent for the spork-like utensil in 1874.
Oh, wow, that's a long time ago.
Wasn't KFC then.
Yeah, and this is according to the New York Times, so...
And who the hell is he a doctor for? Like, what was he a doctor of?
Dr. Spork.
Doctor of utensils?
Yes.
I am a doctor of utensils, thank you. Yeah.
Like, I wonder what he was actually practicing. And then on the side, he's like, you know what I need is a fork-spoon combo.
And while KFC did not invent the spork, they were the first restaurant to offer sporks to customers.
You know what? If it's good enough for Dr. Spork, it's good enough for KFC.
I remember being really pumped when we had, like, sporks. You know, like at like school or something like that. They would use it as like a utensil, and you're like, this is amazing.
Yeah. They were pretty cool.
I always thought they were just fat forks.
Yeah.
See, I thought they were just like over-enhanced spoons.
Spiky spoons?
Yeah, because they don't really...
Is this an argument that I really want to get into?
I mean, what's your take on this, BJ?
Sounds like a glass half full or half empty kind of conversation. I'm not stoned enough for this.
Yeah, I feel like it was more spoon than fork, personally.
I would check out of this conversation. I would
too late.
You all idiots.
Too late. We're all in on it, man.
You know, I really, I want chicken, though. I do know. And some and potatoes, too.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Chicken.
I'll take those. A little corn. Yeah.
Gravy.
Spork that ass up.
Gravy eye. Yeah, I guess.
Their mashed potatoes are pretty damn good.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That gravy's top notch.
And then what about their bread, the little biscuits?
Yeah, you can spork those, too.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had the biscuits from KFC.
What? Oh, you drizzle a little honey on that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you had the honey to it, sure.
Pour some honey on that.
I mean, yeah, honey on most things is going to be great.
Good. So. Makes mustard good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, honey mustard.
Yeah, it does. All right, we got to talk about this dude who lost his job. And how about this? He loses his job and offers his boss $20,000 to take him back. Did it work out? Oh, Steve's going to tell you. He's got the Mix Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
Find your dream home during Lennar's year-end sales event happening in over 70 cities nationwide. Get incredible savings on new Lennar homes for a limited time only. Head to lennar.com today, but don't delay. Offers end October 9th. Promotions and offers will vary by community. See a new home consultant for details. Lennar is an equal housing opportunity builder. Lennar Sales Corp, Cal Atlantic Homes of Washington, Inc., CALATHW 836LR. Lennar Northwest, Inc., LENNAN 1893QG.
This is BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks to Kia Puyallup for giving us the Migs Report. And today we celebrate something that we do every day, except for Vicky and Sarah.
Huh? Oh, what's that?
It's Stupid Guy Thing Day.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure? No, I don't know about Sarah. Sarah may be doing a couple of those things.
Well, she does a stupid girl thing, but I don't know about doing a stupid guy thing. Oh, I mean, that might... Are you insulting her future husband?
No,
Okay,
not
good.
at all. It's just that I think stupid guy things would be like activities that stupid guys do, but that doesn't mean women couldn't do them either. That's how I look at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I guess we can be all inclusive. Stupid people thing day. How about that?
Yeah. Well, I just
we'll make everybody happy.
Yeah, I'm not a stupid guy thing kind of guy usually. That's why. That's why I don't know if I fit into that category. I don't think I'm as stupid as some of you guys. I won't mention any names.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at you, Mr. High and Mighty.
Yeah, sorry.
Nice effort.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Let's check with the source.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, thank you.
I'm an idiot. All right.
Yes. It's also National Onion Rings Day. Now, that's something we could all get behind, right?
Yes, we can.
Oh, man.
I don't know if we want to have a full order of onion rings.
Just one or two.
One or two. I like them when they put them on like a Joey, the ahi tuna club sandwich that they have. They put a couple onion rings on there. Yeah. It's the perfect thing.
They do they do nice onion rings though. I mean, there's sometimes you get the real thin battered onion rings. If I'm thinking of if I'm thinking of a place, I don't know if it's Joey, but on a sandwich like you said, oh, so good.
But then, like, when I never go to, like, Burger King's onion rings are fantastic, but, like, I don't want a whole thing of them. Like, I just want a couple that accidentally ended up in my French fry order.
Well, that's a bonus. You're right. There's nothing better than you go, is that an onion ring? Yeah.
But do we give props to the GOAT, of course, Outback Steakhouse with the bloomin' onion?
Oh,
yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I have not had one of those in probably 20 years.
I think it's time, Danny.
Deep fry a vegetable and turn it into 3,600 calories.
Yes. Yeah, buddy. With all the sauce in the world. Yeah, you can't eat it without the sauce.
So all of us fatties be like, what? I'm eating healthy. I'm eating onion. I'm eating an onion.
Eat my vegetables.
I mean, it's better than me eating a corn dog.
It's true.
Maybe not, though.
All right, also very healthy. I'm curious if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. Is it eclair or eclair? Chocolate eclair or chocolate eclair?
Eclair.
Oh, I always called them eclairs.
See, I've heard it both ways. Yeah. My first instinct is eclair, but I pronounce everything wrong, so then I start second-guessing myself. I'm like, well, maybe it's eclair.
We should ask somebody from France, because I'm sure both ways are wrong.
Can we get Ty France from the Mariners on?
That's the best guy.
Yeah.
I got the female robot voice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Eclair.
Boom, BJ, you're the idiot.
I'm an idiot. All right, then.
Yeah, your stupid guy things of pronouncing things wrong.
Duh. You're so dumb.
She's not French, that voice, is she?
Oh, Rev, can you put her in the French voice?
Yeah.
Sometimes these robot voices, you can actually pick their settings.
Oh, yeah.
Le
Eclair.
There we go. Thank you. All right, let's head on over to Rancho Cordova, Mexico, where there's a Shell station gas station manager. I don't know if you heard about the story. It happened I think earlier this week or last week, where this guy by the name of John, he lost his job because, well, he accidentally misprogrammed the station's pumps so that they were charging, and this is very nice of him, 69 cents a gallon on premium.
Nice.
So, of course, a lot of people are like, 69 cents gas, let me go fill up the tank. It cost the company $20,000 after hundreds of cars took advantage of this low price. So the Shell station, they were like, yeah, you got to go. That's too big of a screw up. We're going to have to let you go. Well, his sister then started a GoFundMe, which raised more than $24,000. That way he could offer the money to pay back the money that he lost the company, and maybe he could get his job back.
Okay.
But they said, nope. We're not taking you back. You're still fired.
Wow.
So here's John talking about how he screwed up and took full responsibility when his boss told him what happened.
69 cents. He goes, yeah, the premium was set at 69 cents. And I'm like, oh, no. He goes, yeah, you're probably going to be sued. And I said, oh, no. And he goes, yeah, so if anybody comes to your door and asks for John, don't answer the door because they probably got a subpoena for you.
Well, eventually they figured it out. He got fired for that. And he's still looking for a new job. A few people that donated to the GoFundMe are like, just keep the money. Like, we were hoping maybe this could help
probably
you.
Use it.
Yeah, but until you find a new job, this will hopefully help you out. A lot of people feel terrible for the guy. In fact, he was pretty flattered that enough people cared that much to send him that much money.
Later, that's when I got my memo, that said that, yeah, they don't want the money. They're not going to take it. And you're doing this for the wrong reasons. So I'm still in shock, and it's like, it just makes me feel like, there's good in this world, and still, it's worth fighting for.
But what's the wrong reasons?
Yeah.
What's his job back, man?
I feel like there's something about this guy that this is a straw, or any reason they were looking for, because if he was going to give him the money back just to get his job back, if he was a decent worker, why wouldn't you go, okay, thanks?
Oh, you think he screwed up some other things as well?
Well, I'm just a little suspicious of the 69 cents. I'm not sure how that could happen. Gas prices aren't $6.90 right now. So, how did that
happen? In California?
California, it was.
CJ, in California, they probably are.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot about California. Okay, well,
I think his decimal point was off.
Although
it was like $6.09.
I wouldn't put it past a guy on Stupid Guide thing day to be like, what would be funny? So if we charge 69 cents a gallon.
Or if it was a bet.
Yeah, or if he's just like, buddies, I'm going to make it 69 cents a gallon, swing on by and get some awesome gas, but then didn't realize it backfired, and a bunch of people did it too.
Yeah, it was premium gas, and it was set at $6.99, and he just screwed up, and it was the 69.
Okay, well, that's if he's. And then why wouldn't they take him back if it was something innocent like that? I'm a little suspicious of all this. I hope people don't buy gas at that joint until we get a better explanation.
Somebody said that line that he said, there's some good in this world that's worth fighting for. He took that from Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. Oh yeah, he should stay fired for quoting a stupid movie like that.
Oh well, you didn't like that movie.
That was the second one, right?
That was the trees. Yeah,
I was walking through the forest.
Yeah, you don't like all the tree people in the forest. Yeah.
All right, let's head on over to Texas, where you don't see this very often when you're playing golf. Well, I don't see it ever because I don't play golf. But apparently, high-speed chases do not happen on a golf course, and that's exactly what happened in Texas when a Range Rover just sped right past a couple dudes that were playing golf, followed by a cop car a few seconds later.
Whoa.
Some 20-year-old idiot was running from the cops and thought he could lose the cops by driving onto the golf course.
Okay.
Well, the golfers, they tried to help out by pointing in the direction that they saw the Range Rover go. One of them caught the whole thing on video as well. It's pretty epic. The guy in the Range Rover, he made it across the course, but then crashed into a nearby neighborhood, and that's when they were able to catch the guy. He had a weapon on him.
There you go.
He even spit in one of the faces of the cops.
Go ahead and do that to just, really, yeah.
Yeah, and then also there was a 19-year-old in the passenger seat that got arrested later on. Apparently, he got away. But then they caught him. He was swimming in his parents' swimming pool, and they arrested him in his bathing suit.
Come on.
I'm not making this up.
Boy, Don't mind me. I've been swimming all day. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I've been out here and enjoying this beautiful weather.
Actually, that's not a bad alibi. I mean, I would try it. Now that I think about it, it's like, what are you talking about, dude? I've been here the whole time.
Here's the crazy part. The guy that was running from the cops, the one that was driving, well, he was due in court that same day for another high-speed chase that happened back in December.
Yeah. And then he spit in the cop's face. He's a genius, this guy.
Not the bright. He should have just went straight to the pool. He shouldn't even bother doing all this.
I feel like there shouldn't even be a court case for this guy. I mean, I know everybody has their day in court, but you go, just throw him in there. He's an idiot.
Like we mentioned, one of the golfers was there catching it all on video, and here's Philip, one of the golfers, talking about what he saw when it all went down.
After we hit a drive out, a Range Rover comes flying over the top of the hill. And it was the best start to a round of golf I've had in a long time. A lot more entertaining than my score it usually is.
Can only imagine. That's the best day ever on the golf course.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Especially, I know the guy. I know how the guy feels because my score. Well, actually, his score is probably nowhere near as horrific as mine, and he probably doesn't tear up the course like I do.
Well, I think the Range Rover did a little bit worse to the course than your golfing abilities.
You haven't seen my golfing abilities. I think it probably looks like a Range Rover drove through the course.
You might be right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I always love when random things happen at baseball games and the play-by-play announcers have to do the play-by-play when it's happening. Well, this happened in Pittsburgh in a game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs when a squirrel got loose on the field.
Oh, yeah.
3 staffers had to come out with a bucket, a towel, and a net, and they weren't able to capture the squirrel. It ran through the gate, and here's the play-by-play of what went down.
The crew is coming out. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, here we go. I mean, this is just straight out of...
I feel like I'm watching the Benny Hill show right now.
Something like that. Things got squirrely in Pittsburgh.
The guy with the net almost blew an ACL out.
Yeah. I mean, when they capture this dude here, yeah.
Yeah. The best part is like all the players are standing on like the dugout, watching what's going on. Like, this is more exciting than the game that we're playing.
Probably. Yeah.
But you know what an exciting baseball game was? It was last night, BJ.
Woo, they came back.
Seattle Mariners, undefeated in the summer, boys.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. The boys of summer, undefeated.
Yes, summer started yesterday, but that doesn't matter. The Mariners won 8-2. And one of the highlights, 7th inning. Julio Rodriguez up at bat, and this happened.
Swing hammered on its way out
left field. Julio going deep.
Julio going deep. Next up at bat, it's that Winker kid that's been a little bit of a bust.
Yeah.
He's at the plate, and then this happens.
Winker with a high drive. Right center field. Winker will touch them all. It bangs off the batter's eye.
That sounded naughty, but so we got back-to-back home runs. Up next, Eugenio Suarez. What happens, BJ?
Do we have a third? We want 3. It is gone! Home run! Back-to-back jacks.
Nice.
Rodriguez, Winker, and the capper, Eugenio Suarez.
How about that? Back-to-back jacks.
That is special, man.
Yes.
That is a fun thing. And that's still, if you're a pitcher, you're like, I'm out.
Oh, gosh, yeah, right.
This is it.
I'm going to take the rest of the day off.
Yeah, it's over.
I think you want to or not.
Well, Mariners back at it again. Will they stay undefeated in the summer? We'll find out tonight at 6:40 in Oakland.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup Finals Game 4. You got Colorado and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is down 2-1, but the game is happening in Tampa Bay. In the last game, they just spanked the Colorado Avalanche. So let's hope that continues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so far the home team has won, so.
That's true. Congratulations to Austin Matthews of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was the league's MVP. They just made the announcements yesterday.
Oh, all right.
Also, congrats to Rangers goalie Igor Shesterkin. Best goalie in the league. I only said it so I could say Shesterkin.
Shesterkin! Yeah, it sounds like something you got to go to the doctor for.
We do have some Kraken news, though.
What? Oh, what happened? Somebody had a Shesterkin?
Yeah, someone had a Shesterkin in Coachella Valley as they announced their new head coach for their AHL, their minor league team, the Firebirds, and it's Dan Bilesma. Who is a very good coach. Some believe, well, he might be the understudy to Dave Haxtell because the dude won a Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Granted, you have guys like Sidney Crosby on your team, but he's had a lot of success in Pittsburgh, and then he went to Buffalo. It didn't go as well there, but now he's going to be head coaching for the Coachella Valley Firebirds. Some joke that our AHL coach should be our NHL coach, and our NHL coach should be our AHL coach. But
oh, jeez. Oh, boy, really? They're throwing that out there, aren't they?
Yeah, there's already people like, that's our next coach, isn't it? But I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Pressure's on Haxtell.
It is interesting that he takes an AHL job, but, I mean, I don't know how much it pays, but all right. I mean...
Well, sometimes you got to take that step back in order to get back into the NHL as a head coach.
All right.
No one's hiring him. His stint in Buffalo wasn't all that great. Their star player didn't want to play with him, and he was like, it's either me or him.
Oh, that's never good.
But it's that Jack Eichel guy who had some issues with Buffalo just in general, so who knows if he just had it was just a rough go. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, Buffalo's had a rough go for, about 40 years now?
Forever,
team?
yes.
It's just, man,
Hey, as far as weather, it's going to be 63 degrees and cloudy. Thanks to Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Septic, and Mechanical for giving us the Migs Report, and that's what's up.
That is what up. Yesterday, Steve did get this one right.
Who is the patron saint of Ireland?
Oh, it's WWE Superstar Sheamus.
No.
Becky Lynch.
No.
Patrick. St. Patrick.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Sheamus. How did you know? Man, really. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're going to play Beat Migs. We'll do that at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I have a mountain of credit card bills and consumer debt. Can I still keep my house if I file bankruptcy?
Yes, you almost always can keep your home and your house, your car in a bankruptcy. Depending on what type of bankruptcy you file, would depend on whether or not, for example, you can keep your vehicles if you have payments on them still. You can almost always keep your home if you're current on the payments on your home, even in full bankruptcy. In Chapter 13, you can also keep those items. If you're behind on your house, you could catch your house payments up in a Chapter 13, take off a second mortgage in a Chapter 13. So keeping your primary assets like a home and car is almost always possible in bankruptcy.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger is back. A flavor spectacle of pretzel proportion. Featuring applewood smoked bacon and hot and juicy beef. It puts beer cheese on top of Munster cheese and a pretzel bun on top of all that. Simply put, Wendy's Pretzel Pub puts the EAT in greatness. Try one today and see for yourself. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Pretzel Bacon Pub Cheeseburger.
For a limited time only at participating Wendy's.